The benefits of speech pathology are vast. I often say to parents that my children will get speech pathology even if they don't need it. It's a common misconception that speech pathology is only for the very, very severe or the people who absolutely can't speak, and that's completely not true. This partnership starts with obviously us coming in on the ground and assessing the children here, but we're actually looking at what's going to have the greatest outcome for them down the track. So it's very different depending on the child that we have. We're actually uploading our assessments and sending them to our allied health assistants and speechies at home. They're helping us with the admin. Then we will, the three of us here, will generate a report for each family. And that report will basically be aimed at what we think can have the maximum impact for that family and that child. So it might be some evidence for an NDIS application, it might have supports for the classroom and for the school, and it might have some recommendations for what we think the child should be able to access. We're putting together a list of local services and things, and so that we can help educate the families as well on what they can get for free and what might be able to help them locally.
Well, a partnership like this is so important because this community in general, even just over the bridge in Rumbow, is extremely limited when it comes to services such as speech pathology. Any form of assessment around here is extremely hard to come by, and the speeches we do have here are fantastic, but they also have their own wait lists. Parents have had to travel up to Mildura, which is also limited, as yes, it is bigger, but it is still a rural city. So I've had families have to travel as far as Adelaide and Melbourne just to get that support and the help they need for their child.
It's really hard to get into, especially in like remote places, even like where we've come from, just the other side of Pomona, New South Wales, on the Victorian South Australian border, close to.
I've noticed for a while that Finn mispronounced a few words. He had some facial things going on, like he was drooling, he was mouth breathing. And then all our thoughts were confirmed today when they found that he has a tongue tie and it's never been picked up, and we've caught it pretty quickly. He can't lift the tongue off the bottom of his mouth at all. So we're really happy with how everything went today, and we'll be getting more referrals to an ENT in Melbourne and a dentist in Melbourne, and it's really worked out.
I guess it was a little bit daunting because we didn't want to think that Maggie thought there was something wrong with her, and so we were a bit standoffish, thinking, oh no, is she going to worry, why is Mum and Dad taking us to this? But since coming and seeing Sarah and the team here, it's been really quite lovely, gentle and soft, and it's really just playing with the kids, which has been really nice to bring Maggie out of her shell and actually do the activities.
0 to 5, that age is such a big importance with communication. And if a child can't communicate, how are they meant to enjoy their time? How are they meant to develop? How are they meant to progress? So my concern is with that limited accessibility, some of the children that I teach here, they have struggled. They're unable to tell me when something happens, or they're unable to build those social bonds, things that are so important to get them school ready, to help them prepare for society. So for a regional remote community like Euston and Rumbow, this means shorter waitlist time. It means more children get seen, more children get support, and the statistics of having that lack of support in this area could possibly change. It's a massive deal.
The real benefit of partnering with LiveBetter is that we don't have a footprint on the ground in these local communities because we are 100% telehealth. So we do struggle when we're wanting to come out and do something in community. It is a lot of work for us because we don't have a venue, resources, etc. So partnering with an organisation that has the same mission pretty much as we do and started out for a very similar reason is a really wonderful way to do that.
So looking to the future, we'll look forward to continuing our partnership with POP and to work towards having LiveBetter and Pop Family deliver much needed speech pathology services and assessments in the communities in which we work right across regional New South Wales and Queensland.